Hey, anime only viewers, also, I just want to say we're going to have some spoilers. It's mostly going to be name dropping. I won't say what those particular characters have actually done, so you could at least listen to it without being super spoiled. Hey everybody, it's Tripl-L, and now let's talk some My Hero Academia. Yeah, as you see in the video, it's going to be a future topic, pretty much, like a future of Hero Academia topic. It's the top 10 heroes of the future. You know, who are going to be the guys standing at the top of the hero rankings? Who's going to win out? Because of the nature of this type of topic, this is more of a discussion type thing. Don't take it very seriously. Like, we have very little to go on, and even here, I'm going to try and come up with some logic, but it's not, I would say, the most concrete thing. This is pretty much a video, like, you put down your bets, we're all going to gamble on it, and I don't know, 10 years from now, when Hero Academia is over, maybe, like, we can talk about it and mention, oh yeah, look, this guy was right, or this guy was wrong. Just to very quickly give a little bit more background, this was a topic that was initially proposed to me, or I think someone asked me to do this video. I just found the comment, so I'm just going to read it out and give this person's predictions, and then go into the rest of the video. So, Halix One Shot said, please do a video on who do you think will be the future top 5 heroes. Here's my opinion. 1. Deku, obviously. 2. Bakugo. 3. Todoroki. 4. Tokoyami. And 5. Kaminari. And then they ended it off with saying that they were going to put Kirishima as 5th, however they do not see him surpassing Kaminari when Kaminari has way more potential. And then, ooh, look at this. We had a follow-up from Jacobo. Ooh, I think I can pronounce that one. Publiski. Anyway, they think a more realistic one, given the events in the manga, would be Deku at number 1, 2nd Bakugo, 3 Todoroki, 4 Inasa, 5th Sun Eater, and they gave us a nice little indication of not animated yet. 6th Kirishima, 7 Uraraka, 8 Tokoyami, 9 maybe Tetsu, and 10 the spot was for their favorite even if they are not good characters. This person felt Mineta could get there, and he also mentioned that Monoma has a good chance of being up there too. They ended off with saying there are many students that could be in the top 10 due to their quirks, but they really lack the drive the others have. Kaminari, Sero, and Aoyama are perfect examples of this. Very interesting observation on that one. And then there was one more comment that it's going to be important just for later. This person was saying there's a lot of students at other schools, so don't go thinking the top 10 will be only characters that we already know. And that's a very fair point, but we're going to talk about that towards the end. So that was the initial comment that sprung it all on us, and now we're just going to talk it. I also did a similar question on the Discord server, and I think 3 people came back to me with answers, and interestingly there are some trends. Let's go with mine very quickly first. So mine's going to be a top 10. Here's how I broke it down. 10th through 6th, I don't really care about the placements. They're just kind of there. It's Sun Eater, Creati, Inasa, and Ejire. And then for the last position, this one's kind of weird. It's either Ochiko or Suyu. And the reason that I'm putting them together as a either or is because those two are now paired up a lot. They are effectively acting as a unit in the later chapters when they're doing missions. Because of that, you know, it skews it a little bit, and they both don't have combat ready quirks. I think it's either going to be one or the other. It's not going to be both of them. Whoever goes to the top 10, one of them is going to be like in the high teens. So that's 10 through 6. And then my top 5 would be 5 Mirio, 4 Fumikage, 3 Bakugo, 2 Todoroki, and 1 Izuku. And as you can tell, there's already some names that are repeating multiple times. I will explain my rationale for that, but first let's go through the other people who were polled on the Discord server. So Julia from Discord said her list was number 1 Deku, number 2 Bakugo, number 3 Todoroki, number 4 Tamaki, number 5 Kirishima, number 6 Nejire, number 7 Windy Boy, Inasa in other words, number 8 doesn't know, number 9 Shiozaki, very interesting one, and number 10 Uraraka. Cool. Hannah from the Discord server said, number 1 Deku, number 2 Bakugo, number 3 Shoto, number 4 Inasa, number 5 Momo, great, number 6 Nejire, number 7 Tamaki, number 8 Ashido, number 9 Shinso with the extra that if Shinso doesn't become a hero, she will cry, and she does think he stands to be able to be popular enough with his cool quirk, and number 10 Shindo. And Shindo's a character that actually no one else mentioned, so that was a really interesting one. And finally, we have Leonardo coming in with number 1 Deku, number 2 Bakugo, Number 3, Todoroki or Shoto. Number 4, Mirio. Number 5, Sun Eater. Number 6, Ida. Number 7, Froppy. Number 8, Inasa. And that was it. I only found up the top 8 for that person. And oh, wait. God damn it, Skelly. It's like 9:45 my time. I'm already editing the video and you post your own top 10. Okay, another person from the Discord server, Skelly, says number 1, Deku. Number 2, Todoroki. Number 3, Bakugo. Number 4, Momo. Number 5, Ida. Number 6, Kirishima. Number 7, Sun Eater. Number 8, Ochako. Number 9, Windy Boy. Number 10, Deep Dope. Skelly, god damn it, now I have to go search that, man. Oh, jeez, fine, whatever, you contributed. So, there are names that are popping up very often across all these lists. If anything, it does show which characters have definitely made an impression. So let's go into the rationales. We'll start with the rationales of the characters that the anime-only viewers aren't aware of. So that's Inasa, Nejiri, Sun Eater, Mirio. Manga readers, we know the circumstances of these characters, but you know, when it comes to these characters, it's like the reason that people are putting them so high is because these characters are already have shown a degree of competence that matches people like Todoroki and Bakugo. These characters are definitely up there. And then when you consider the trio of Nejiri, Sun Eater, or Mirio, those 3 in particular, they do have their accolades within the story already, and that's why it's biasing a lot of people's lists. That makes sense though, because this is an issue of what we've already been told is authority, and in the case of Inasa, we already saw his destructive potential and we saw who he's pretty much being drawn in contrast to. So it makes sense that people are wanting to put them up there. Now those were the ones that were prevalent across all listings. Let's now just talk about my list in particular, the ones that I can like add in. My rationales for some of the smaller ones like Creati. So my idea here is with Momo in particular. Momo has unlimited potential when it comes to the things you can make. All right, Momo as a utility hero, she has everything in her tool set to be incredible. The thing with Momo is just she's limitless potential when it comes to materials, and that has to be represented somehow in this listing. She's just like on that upper edge. I mean, after all, she is one of the recommendation students. Expecting that much of her, I think is fair. Moving on. Next, Tsuyu. The reason I'm putting Tsuyu up here is because we are aware of some of the hero rankings so far. And for the hero rankings, I'm going to use a mix of the ones that are valid at season 2's end, and then I'm going to mention the other characters who had their rankings introduced later on in the story. So at number 1 we had All Might, at number 2 we had Endeavor, at number 3 we have someone we don't know, at number 4 we have, I believe, Best Jeanist, and at number 5 we have Edge Shot. Along with them we have 2 other placements that we are aware of right now, and that is Gang Orca and Ryukyu. So Gang Orca is the reason I'm putting Tsuyu in my listing, and it's because Gang Orca is setting the precedent. There's a animal based user somewhere on that list, so and his quirk is pretty much he can do whatever an orca can, is our direct comparison to that. She's our mutant base and she does whatever a frog can. That's why I'm putting her in there. It's only to keep the parallel with the current generation. And then let's go into my top 5, which was again Izuku, Todoroki, Bakugo, Fumikage, and Mirio. Mirio, we're going to leave him out there. No point explaining him to anime-only viewers. Manga readers, you can understand why I would put Mirio there. It's now an issue of whether or not you think it's a valid choice. I think it's still a valid choice, but we can discuss that in the comments. He's there just because I have faith that things are going to work out for him. Anyway, number 4, Fumikage. The reason I'm putting Tokoyami up there is because I want to acknowledge the results of the UA Sports Festival. Because this is a story, I wouldn't be that surprised if the author wants to throw in that symbolic representation from the past to the future, where Fumikage getting so far in the sports festival was an indication of his potential or his prowess when getting into the hero rankings. That's why. Truthfully, he could be lower than Mirio, but we're just putting him there because it's just easier to discuss him for that. And then we have 1, 2, and 3. 1 isn't arguable because we know this is the story of how Izuku became the top hero, but I still want to throw something in there for you guys to think about. Moving on from that, Todoroki and Bakugo. Well, I was really surprised that a lot of people put Bakugo before Todoroki. And I get it. You want him like he is second to Izuku, technically, by the way the story tells you, like the conventions of the story, you would think he's second to Izuku. I don't know, because we have to remember that Todoroki in particular, he is coming in on a different narrative plane than Izuku and Bakugo are. And because he has Endeavor's legacy behind him, I see it more likely that Todoroki is going to stay in number 2 at the time that Izuku's number 1. Bakugo being number 3, it doesn't feel that good, but it's just Izuku and Bakugo are their own thing. Todoroki is an outside force. I think he can just go in between them and split them. That's kind of how I see that particular trio of characters. My own opinion. Now, the thing is, with these top rankings, is that I feel that the top hero rankings, if the ranking system is still active when these guys are adults, I do feel that the rankings are actually going to fluctuate a lot more. I believe that the rankings get updated every 6 months. I wouldn't be surprised if Izuku isn't the all-time hero. And I do feel with Todoroki and Bakugo that those three could just fight for supremacy for a long time. There's no reason that Izuku has to be number 1 and be number 1 until the very end of everything. I think it's very likely that Izuku could just climb to number 1 and have to contend with Bakugo and Todoroki. Maybe sometimes they have good years, right? It would just be that. There's nothing wrong with a layer of variability within the top 3 rankings when it's those 3 in particular. That's pretty much what I wanted to say, and now let's just wrap this up. The last point being that of we have to remember that there are other schools other than UA. And to be fair, we kind of acknowledge that in some of the listings. But the thing is, and I find this funny, but from the people that we know are in the top 5, 3 of those people we know for sure are UA alumni. And they are All Might, Endeavor, and Best Jeanist. Edgeshot most likely is a UA alumni as well. But anyway, we have those 3 at the top. We know this confirmed for sure. The point here is the percentage there, right? 3 out of 5. So that's just something to keep in mind. UA already has 3 out of 10 confirmed spots in there. I wouldn't be surprised if UA just dominates the hero rankings in general. Anyway guys, that's pretty much it. Covered the big points that I wanted to say out there and put my listing in there. And I'll just have it on the screen again for reference. Let's put money on this. No, I'm not putting money on this. That's crazy. Let's just put bragging rights down for this. Let's see what happens. Anyone that votes for Izuku being number 1 though doesn't count because, like, come on, that's cheating. The ones that are really interesting are 4 or 5 and the rest after that. Anyway, guys, let's end it there. Thanks so much for watching. Till next time, I hope you have an absolutely great day.